Plebeians. Neo with the Baldwin Plebs. I can't believe I'm going to make this video. I saw Rock Sandy did this video this morning where he was basically talking about this guy who went into debt over Pokemon cards. And I thought to myself, you know what? I'm going to search this. Because I know this whole Dave Ramsey thing is kind of a popular thing for the generation. It's kind of a hot topic for a lot of people. And I thought to myself, maybe there's a lesson that I can impart on the viewers here. As a stable, successful business owner, I can tell you that there are rights and wrongs, smarts and dumbs in business. I've definitely made mistakes, but I've also built from the ground up, from literally nothing, like zero, an entire zero cost marketing department that reaches directly to my customer base. I've never paid a single penny in advertisement, and I can do a video or a post that reaches them anytime I want. And I have never paid a single penny for it. So I would say I know a thing or two about business. I would say I know a thing or two about marketing. I would say I know a thing or two in general. Some people might say I got lucky. I would say there was a little luck involved. I would say it was right place, right time. Absolutely. But that's not what's up for debate. What's up for debate is whether or not $26,000 in debt for Pokemon cards was a good idea. Now, I want to make a statement before we get into things here. Because I've started talking about Pokemon on this channel. For those of you that haven't noticed, I've kind of done a gentle pivot to something that I like, genuinely really like, outside of course, video games and collector's editions and breakdowns and other things. But I've begun talking about things that I genuinely really like. And one of them is Pokemon cards and trading card collectibles like Magic the Gathering, Digimon, Flesh and Blood, MetaZoo, things like that. And I see a lot of people coming in. When should I buy this? Where can I get the best price on this? What should I do? Literally like a crackhead fiending for the next hit. And that is really scary. Okay? I'm not belittling you guys that like it. But what I'm telling you is, be careful that you don't put this stuff so high up, right? That your entire life, your happiness, your everything revolves around it. Where do I get the next best price? What do I do? Oh my God, I gotta make as much money as possible. Calm down, dude. I'm just talking about something that I like. Yeah, but did you see Costco? Had them at an average of $4.25 a pack. Neil, Justin, did you see it? They had an average of $4.25 a pack. Did you see it? I could sell my rip and chips for $8 and almost double my money. Well, then go to Costco. But don't fight over them. Come on, guys. Let's see what's going on here. This is for you guys, by the way.
Hey, Dave. So I appreciate you taking my call. I messed up big. Went behind my wife's back, racked up $26K in credit card debt in 4 months. Pregnant wife, I should say, and now she's filing for divorce.
What did you jack up 26K on?
Ashley Madison, right?
Pokemon cards. trying to buy a bunch and then sell them online, which didn't work out.
Oh.
Hey,
Guys, her face. Why? One more time.
trying to buy a bunch and then sell them online, which didn't work out.
Oh. She's right, guys.
Oh.
Hey, Dave.
She's absolutely right. This is what happens. I mean this now. Get rid of the jokes. This is what happens when you go all in on something and when you go into debt for something. This right here is what happens. This will be you. Look at me. I'm talking to you. This right here, this phone call, this will be you. Eventually. Maybe not the first time. You might get away with it. You might come out of it okay and whatever. You might make some money and do good. Eventually, though, you're going to get caught with your pants down. You're going to buy the wrong set. You're going to buy at the wrong time. You're going to buy at the top of the bull market, and it's going to go to a bear market. Something's going to happen. That happened with me with crypto back in 2021 or 2022. When the bull market ended and went to a bear market, I was still buying and selling like it was a bull market, and I got caught with my pants down somewhat, I guess. So I'm telling you guys right now, it can happen. And it will happen. I'm giving you guys warning. This is a great lesson to learn. This is something that you guys should really pay attention to. Don't ever go into debt for this stuff. So my motto is this, right? Look at your bank account. Okay. We're going to set up a strategy for buying Pokemon cards. This is really important that you guys listen. Here we go. Here's the strategy. Okay. Are all of your bills paid? Do you have food to put on your table? Do you have an emergency fund set up? Maybe like $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, just in case you come up to some disaster. Maybe your car dies, you get really sick, you have to go to emergency hospital or something. That happened to me the other day. Anything. Do you have an emergency fund set up? Okay. Is all of your main business taken care of? Is all of your primary business taken care of? Okay, you got that done. You got that all set aside, all taken care of. Great, awesome, excellent. Okay, everything's paid for, everything's paid off. You got all your maintenance stuff done. You got all your main stuff done. Okay, now you look at what you have left. Maybe take 25% of that if you want to buy Pokemon cards with or something. And then you take your credit card with your 5% cash back. You go down and say, okay, my limit is $500 that I can spend or $300 that I can spend. Okay, I'm going to get these 2 booster boxes, these 3 sealed sets, and I'm going to save them. I'm going to open this one for myself for fun, and the rest of them are going to go in the closet for storage, or they're going to go towards my rip and ship. Okay, excellent. Now, when it comes time to pay those bills, you don't let those bills sit on your credit card and rack up interest. You pay them off immediately. If you don't have the money to pay for it, you shouldn't buy it. Period.
So I appreciate you taking my call. I messed up big. Went behind my wife's back, racked up $26K in credit card debt in 4 months. Pregnant wife, I should say, and now she's filing for divorce.
What did you jack up 26K on?
Pokemon cards. Trying to buy a bunch and then sell them online, which didn't work out.
Oh.
If you don't have the money for it, you shouldn't buy it. Now, there is a difference between a car loan or a mortgage and Pokemon cards and hobby investing, which is what Pokemon cards are. They're hobby investing for 99.999% of people. I'm not talking about Alex from Nostalgianomics. I'm not talking about Pokemon Any. I'm not talking about any of those guys. Pokemon or whatever. I'm not talking about any of those guys. Those guys made it. You have not made it. Okay? You need to learn to differentiate between people like Alex from Nostalgianomics, who have been grinding for years and have made it with their business, and people like you who are buying, single packs or 10 packs at a time and putting them into a storage box for later. Totally fine. But you need to know the difference, and you need to know your limits. I talked about this on a video previous on this channel. You must know your limits. or you are going to get in trouble. That's exactly what happened to this guy. I can't pretend to feel bad for him because I don't. You never spend that kind of money if you don't have it, right? You don't. You just don't do it, especially on something like this. Again, there's a difference if it's a mortgage for a house. There's a difference if you're taking out a small loan to buy a car or anything like that. But you do not put yourself in the red to buy Pokemon cards to maybe, keyword, maybe, sell them online. That is a dangerous game, and eventually you're going to get burned. Neil with the Balding Plebs, your thoughts in the comments. Like the video if you enjoy it, and I'll see you right here next time. Tell your mom I said hi in the basement. GG, Plebs.